for Doomhammer.
Watch your back.
Well, this is a really good hand.
Greetings, friend.
The pleasure is mine. Here we go.
This guy's toast.
Would I rather keep? No. I'll probably be using dagger next turn. Probably.
Here we go.
Hey, lights out.
Huh. I actually think this
Hey,
might be a good play.
lights out.
Do an extra 3 damage to him. No rush on this
Here we go.
totem. It doesn't give a important amount of spell damage for the SI7 anyways. Gadget, prep Abyss, and then hit it. Alternate plays. I don't really see any.
I wonder.
Well, the alternate is not playing the gadgets in. You play the SI7 agent and Vis under the theory that you can't win by only drawing 2 cards with gadgets in. In addition, although he just played the lightning bolt, I mean, it's not like I'm going to... If I hold off on Auctioneer now, it's going to be a while before I play it. I think this is right.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh, it's a miracle.
Too soon.
Maybe I'll even Blade Flurry. Maybe I'll Shadow Step. No, I won't. Good enough.
The light protects me.
Ribbit. Get the drink. Two, 5, 8. No, it's no good. 2, 5, 7. So shiv that, Fan of Knives, and then use the weapon on the thing. Makes sense.
I wonder.
Fan first. Wait, 2, 5. No, it doesn't help. Huh. It also doesn't help. That sets up for the SI7 in the future.
Here we go.
My shield for Argus.
Okay. Dagger, Deadly, Eviscerate. That's 2, 4, 5. And then Earthen Ring, 8. Perfect.
So
Alternate
many
plays.
options.
Gadget Zan, no. SI, doesn't work here. Earthen Ring first, SI7, the one. No, that doesn't work.
Here we go.
Eyes are open.
Okay, Earthen did 6. That's excellent. Kill the Harvest Golem with the 3 and the 6, and then the 8 to re-dagger.
My eyes are open.
Here we go.
This guy's toast.
Could play Blood Mage. Might be good since I have no spell damage here. Although getting the dagger out is good. But I've already spent 1 deadly. Have I spent 2 deadly? I know I've spent 1. No, I haven't spent the other one. I have plenty of mana though. It's more important to get the card. Always a possibility. Nice. They die to, they currently all die to the Lightning Storm anyways. But
I got the best deals anywhere.
Hey, lights out.
I could Shadow Step the 3/3 of the SI. Bring it on that one. Oh, I like that. Interesting. I think I'd rather not give him the card yet. Just conceal.
Ha, this guy's toast.
The chances that he can kill this Gadgetzan are very small. I don't need to give him the chance to draw more cards to potentially win. The chances he kills this Gadgetzan are so small. He hasn't Lightning Stormed in places where it would make sense to. 4, 7, 10. So just dagger.
Catch you soon. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. It's okay, I'll still win on this turn. All I need to do is... wait, that's really hard actually. Oh, I win. Oh man, 14, okay. That was the card I was hoping to draw. Whew.
Here we go. Well played.
And welcome to Roman P and Banana Build of Valley Town. Have I ever considered playing music on the stream? Why yes, in fact if you look back on times of old you can find streams full of the classical music and various. However, due to the way that editing these videos works for the YouTubes, having music on is a bad idea because it cuts in and out. And also, everyone's a critic when it comes to music choice. Might as well let you guys choose whatever you want. I've always, I've started to realize that this matchup can only be won with Innervate. Well, not only, but most likely is won via Innervate. And I have it, so hooray. Probably play Mark of the Wild on it too. Hopefully it doesn't have Soulfire. Zilla Jimmy asked how do I feel about Venture Co-Merc in control decks. Seems reasonable. It's a Lord of the Yeti. If I think Deathwing fits into decks at the moment, if Druids become more popular, it might be a good card to put in like a Druid deck, which aims to be even more late game. Could be. Welcome Smolderson to Valley Town. Draft says your arena neutrals with strengths. Dark Arndorf has the second best pre-nerf. It's not true. It's post-nerf that it's ranked that way. For the most part, the arena list stays the same. Well, this zoo matchup, which I consider bad, turns out to be really good because of my Innervate Yeti in the Mark of the Wild opening and him not having a Soulfire. Hooray. What I think about RDU cheating on DreamHack? I don't believe he cheated. I believe the judgments were tough but just. And you can see my opinion, as well as Artosis's and Amaz's himself, over on my Twitter.
Where shall I strike?
That decision to not restart was a big one, but they did consult most of the players there, from what I understand.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So you're not really arguing against the tournament directors as much as you're arguing against most of the players who played at DreamHack, or some of the players, or whatever.
Do you need a blessing?
Who dares summon me?
It's true they didn't consult Amaz. I didn't like that part. That was poor. It's still incredible how, despite me getting a very, very strong opening, he's still kind of keeping pace. It cements in my mind that I think in this matchup, if I don't have Innervate, I have to just replace everything for it. I think that might be the case. Of necessity. Then again, he has drawn both Doom Guards. We'll see. No delay on stream today. I probably should have, but I forgot to put it on. And I'd rather not restart the stream. Tell Me of Love gives the, it's like if during a poker game someone ran up and showed one player the other guy's cards, do you think they would just let that slide? Well, as it turns out, the situation isn't as clear-cut as that. It was more like both players had most of their money in already. Like, I'm just gonna say, like, there's no perfect comparison to make, but they had most of their money in. Not all in, but to the point where it was close enough to all in that the fact that one knew the other's cards wouldn't really matter. That's the situation as I see it. There's some criticism of like how long it took to get it resolved, like why did they wait until the end of the game, but Hearthstone is on the timer, and like they can assume that everyone is seeing the problems, that the tournament organizers probably should have been the one to step in. Because there's no way that you can get up and get to see someone while you've got these soundproof headsets on, and you know you're just focused in on the game, and you have what, 90 seconds to make each decision or whatnot.
To Northrend!
Oh, right, I have lethal. I was close, even though I got a very good start, and he didn't have a good counter start. Kind of start. Kind of start. Rank 2.
You're
Give me yo points, although this is a unfavored matchup. Probably. At least this is a pretty good start against Miracle Road.
My greetings.
Welcome to Mono to Valley Town. I think I'll go 5, 6, 7. Weak turn this turn, but next 3 turns should be really good.
Job done.
The only thing that would have made this opening better is if I had a Yeti. Which would make it better by a significant amount, but I'm content with this opening.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Gives me a fighting chance against this deck.
Truth is my shield.
Nolodala suggests how that having an hour of sub mode off for every 3 hours of sub mode on or something like that is kind of the case, a little bit. The point of the sub mode isn't to... I mean, the point of sub mode is really clear. It's just so that I actually can interact with chat. If there's too much chat, then, you know, it all just... I either end up responding to things 20 minutes ago, or I end up overwhelmed and not responding to anything at all. Plus, it's I much prefer the more friendly atmosphere. It was a tough decision
so
to have the sub mode. Von Scotter asks, what do you think about there being a time limit on rounds in tournament games nowadays? Should the time limit be removed? I actually much prefer the time limit. It makes the games much more exciting than waiting like minutes for each turn. I actually like the element of a time limit. I actively like it. And you know me, I'm famous for taking a long time. One thing that most Miracle Rogues should do now, after that Bucharest tournament, is probably run 2 sap. Because there's going to be more of this deck out there, perhaps. That's good news that he used the coin without having Gadget Sand.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Looking pretty okay here. No. Oh, no. 10 mana. I would want to play Wrath and 8 mana, but that's impossible. So I just Wrath and Black Knight. Good enough. Damn, that's the taunts. Troy asks, would you ever uproot an Ancient of War? Yes, there's situations where you do that. Notably, the opponent has 1 minion out, it's a Sylvanas.
I got the best deals anywhere.
What to
I think Cenarius buffing might be the best idea. It's less vulnerable against AoE. The other theory would be Ancient of War, Innervate, Keeper on his face. I think that's better. Since then Cenarius has potentially more things to buff. Mark the Wild isn't bad either. It would perhaps make this get sapped, which isn't... which is pretty good. No, I think I'd rather have the extra guy. Yes.
I must safeguard the land. I'm invincible.
As I find it difficult to believe he would remove all of this. He would need something specific like Deadly. He's already used a Deadly, so... yeah. Looks really good. But I think Deathwing could be good in Zoo. It's probably the worst card. One of the worst cards you could put in a Zoo. Welcome, Phips, to Valley Town. Why is it one of the worst cards? Because Zero usually has Soulfire's Doom Guards. You'd end up discarding Doom Deathwing before you could play it. Funny enough, since the Hearthstone expansion is based on Death Rattles, not Battle Cries. Do you think a card could silence Battle Cries for a certain amount of times would be put in the game? Could be. I mean, it's not the Battle Cry set, though. In fact, I don't think I've seen a single Battle Cry. Could a card like that exist? Sure.
Choose soup.
Yeah, thank you for your dedication and subbing, Phips. Four, 9, 11, 15. Hooray. No man. Rank up hype.
I'm invincible.
Oh, that's a big jump. I don't know if that actually matters. I beat number 2. But that does seem like a large jump in rank.
Let the hunt begin.
I must protect the wild.
It's like the Keeper is really good, but I'm going for the Innervate. Hooray. Though the other cards aren't great, but... Paladin asks, what do you think of the Ramp Druid running the double combo? I've seen other streamers use a deck like that to great success recently. Yeah, I mean, I saw those decks running in the DreamHack also. Palenta is running something like that.
Greetings, traveler.
It's the deck that I ran before I switched over to this one. Before I switched to Miracle Rogue. And then I said, oh wow. Coin Wild Growth, Innervate, Druid. Nice. It has its pros and cons. I think that this deck without the combo is better against the deck with the combo, and I think the deck with the combo is going to be run a significant amount, so hooray. Sure hope he doesn't run
Where shall I strike?
certain cards which have this. I probably cannot attack. Wait, what? Interesting. Huh.
I must safeguard the land.
I'm gonna leave this guy around. Trap too scary.
Feel nature's wrath.
Wow.
I must safeguard the land. I must safeguard the land.
I hate getting rid of both of these in case he's running scars.
Time waits for no one.
It happened.
Well played. My thanks to you.
Sometimes you gotta know when to play your cards for not that much value. It's kind of important to know.
Feel Nature's
Hey, it got silenced instead of my Ancient of War. That's pretty good.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Tree down. Hopefully I can take it from here.
Nature's running.
It's only got one card left. This 3/3 Faceless MVP. Through 10, 14, 15. No. Play Karen.
Take on. Nature's running.
I think this is the first game I've ever played Faceless as Faceless. Okay, not even Unleash the Hounds wins.
Well played.
Well fought.
Phew.